Rose water is not only beautifully fragrant but extremely versatile. It has an extensive range of uses including facial toner, hair perfume, cooling mist, and linen freshener. Rose petals are edible and rose water has a place in the culinary world as well. Rose water can be used to replace some or all of the water in things like soap, hair rinse, and hair detangling spray. As a side note, it will have little impact on the final color of your soap and will definitely not turn it pink. There are two different ways to make rose water, either by simmering or distillation. How to make simmering rose water. Things that we need: dried rose petals, or fresh from an organic, water, saucepan with lid, nut bag or several thicknesses of cheesecloth, dark bottle for storage, spray nozzle optional. Directions: measure 1/4 cup of dried rose petals into your saucepan, use 1/2 to 3/4 cup if you are using fresh petals. Pour 1 1/2 cups water into your saucepan, cover and bring to a boil. Reduce temperature to the lowest setting that still allows the water to simmer. Simmer until the color of the rose petals has faded. Mine became almost colorless. This only took about 5-10 minutes. Leave the lid on and cool completely. Pour water and petals through the nut bag or cheesecloth into a dark, clean bottle. You can use a funnel or strain into a measuring bowl with a pour spout and then pour into your dark bottle. Store in the refrigerator for several weeks or on the counter for up to 1 week. How to make distillation rose water. Thing that we need: dried rose petals, or fresh from an organic, water, ice, large stock pot with lid, clean brick, a real brick, from a house, metal bowl or heat-safe glass bowl, dark bottle for storage, spray nozzle optional. Directions: place a clean brick down in the center of your large stock pot. I used an 8-quart stock pot and an average-sized brick. Put the metal bowl or heat-safe glass bowl on top of the brick. Measure about 1 1/2 cups of dried rose petals into the stock pot. Put them down around the brick, making sure not to get any into the bowl. Use 3-5 cups if you are using fresh petals and gently press them down so they are around the brick and under the metal bowl. Pour water into the pot over the petals until it comes almost to the top of the brick. Invert the lid and cover the stock pot. This will allow the steam to collect and drip down to the center of the lid and eventually drip into the bowl. Put ice on the top of the lid to encourage the steam to condense and subsequently drop into the bowl. You can put it directly on the lid and suck the water off with a turkey baster as the ice melts, or you can put the ice in a Ziploc bag so it is easy to pull off and replace. You want to keep in as much steam as possible because the steam is actually your rose water. Bring the water to a boil and then reduce to the lowest heat possible that still allows the water to simmer. Replace the ice as it melts and simmer for at least 30 minutes. Remove from heat and let cool completely. Very carefully lift the lid so that none of your melted ice water falls into the pot. Carefully pour the rose water that has collected in the bowl into your dark bottle. This will last much longer at room temperature, up to 6 months, although it doesn't stick around that long in my house. But you could always store it in the refrigerator to be sure it keeps well.